For ball one, and we are underway in Tampa. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
In is Christian Yelich, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Bobo will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Jaime Garcia will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jaime Garcia is another one of the guys that's come all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Big overhand curveball. Velocity good, not great since he hurt his arm. 89 to 92 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better. If his changeup is on, he could be really tough.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Wes Wunsch will be next. The 3-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Up next for the Rays, Wes Wunsch. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And a fastball just a bit up.
One strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pitts, base runner at first with one out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, John Pitts. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now two runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Pitts on third. Pitts is over at second with one down in the inning. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Connor Pitts is on deck.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Pitts at third. Pitts at second with one away. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. Runner goes for second. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. Doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Striding forward, Sammy Pitts. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Revere is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with two away now.
Batting seventh.
Striding into the box. Bobo. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first and third, two away. And they'll snap one over the first. And the runner back safely. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he's back standing. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. The Rays lead it 2-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals, Evan Longoria. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Longoria takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff. All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Windup and the 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Hits on the grass, and there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 27, Jacoby.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Popped him up. Whitenack is there, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, Tony Whitenack, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Knotts is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job and get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today. That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike. He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Jesse Pitts.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jesse Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his left, Horn. Throw on to some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So next to the plate for the Royals, Arthur Hargrove. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hargrove. He's had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early.
Into the box now, Agustin Ortega. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And the Royals are in the hit column. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 34, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Back up the middle to his right. Hits. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance. Wes 1.
And
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Wes 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Skied into very shallow right. Coming in is Revere. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jeremy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Revere is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, John Pitts. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Pitts, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. Here's Ben Revere. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Popped him up. Bobo in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Tom Horn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0. It's a fastball looked at for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So striding in, Christian Yelich. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pitts is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Pitts.
Left fielder, Sammy
First offering
Pitts.
on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So stepping in, Boof Bobo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Tony Whitenack is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pitts on at first, nobody out. Line drive, he is in there.
Now batting, catcher, Tony Whitenack.
Into the box, Tony Whitenack. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game when you're playing early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Change up low, 2-0. Bobo over at second. Whitenack at first with no outs. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays are in front, 3-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Pitts makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Wes Wunsch. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Wes Wunsch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Ellsbury. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Ready for another shot now, Jeremy Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, John Pitts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Arthur Hargrove. They start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Augustin Ortega.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Augustin Ortega. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 34, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Line to the right side. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. James Paxton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, James Paxton.
Digging in once again, Connor Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, second baseman.
Here
Connor
comes the first pitch.
Pitts.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Paxton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Pitts. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Here's the 2-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Ready once again, Boop Bobo. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitts stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Three and 0 now. Tony Whitener will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, Tony Whitener, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bobo is off at first with two away. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. From the stretch. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Revere. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Ready for another chance? Tom Horn. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and two strikes. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Still down 3-0. Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 7, designated hitter.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. And that misses up and in. 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Full count still. Another full count offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
First baseman, number 1.
Striding in once again, Wes Wunsch. From the stretch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses. 2-1. Pitts stands at third with one gone in the inning. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. There's grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runners back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around him?
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
Now at the plate, John Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Count even now of 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he fouls this one off. 1 at second. Pitts at first, 1 gone. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Pitts. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Paxton comes set. Here's the 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays 4 and the Royals nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pitts is under this one, and very quickly one gone.
First baseman number 25.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Knotts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Down the left field line and deep. Bobo into foul territory, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again. Glenn Coleman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Glenn Coleman.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. First offering on its way. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about it. Hits, gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
From the belt, the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa.
Leading off for the Royals.
Now at the plate, Arthur Hargrove. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pitts is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
So here's the Royals DH, Augustin Ortega, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And now pitch on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Matt Wieters. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
4-0 the score tonight. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marvin Veras wins his 3rd of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. Kansas City, no runs,